I cannot wait to see what the legendary Pokemon from Pokemon Winds and Pokemon Waves will look like. In fact, I am so excited that I decided to design some myself while we wait. Legendaries are always fun to design since they usually have more striking designs than your average Pokemon, as well as more lore and legends attached to their design. The part of the world that Winds and Waves are based on are also full of legends and mythical creatures we can use, so let's get started. Now, it's pretty clear from what we've seen so far that weather is going to be a big part of the story in Winds and Waves, hence the name of the games. This means the cover legendaries for these games will be one representing winds and one representing waves. So for the first legendary, let's start with Pokemon Winds. Now, since the region in these games is based on the area around Indonesia and Southeast Asia, I looked up some myths and legends from this part of the world, and one particular mythical creature that stood out to me was Garuda. Now, Garuda is a giant divine bird from Hindu and Buddhist mythology, and is usually depicted as a hybrid between a bird and a human, with large wings and a human torso, as well as a big crown on its head. Due to the bird part, this immediately fits as a legendary for Pokemon Winds, so I made this thing. This is Garudian, the legendary Pokemon from Pokemon Winds. Garudian controls the winds in the region and is one of the region's two protectors, or guardians. Back when the region was created, the winds from Garudian shaped the land masses and caused the region to take the shape that we see today. For the stats, I made it a fast special attacker, with good physical bulk due to its muscular body, and it also has the new ability Tempest Force, which upon entering battle, causes extreme winds to start blowing, boosting the power of flying type attacks by 50%, as well as lowering the speed of all non-flying types by 50%. This is obviously quite the broken ability, and even though I don't know much about BGC, I can imagine that this would cause quite the chaos in that scene. Overall, I'm pretty happy with this design and the concept, and I think it would fit very well as the cover legendary for Pokemon Winds. Now, before we move on to Pokemon Waves, if you're still watching, I assume you like my content. And if you do, I would be so thankful if you could subscribe and like the video. I dream about having this as a job one day, and that is how I can achieve that. But now, back to the video. So for the legendary Pokemon for Pokemon Waves, I found the mythical creature known as the Naga. Now, the Naga is a divine serpent-like creature, also from Hindu and Buddhist mythology. It is a sort of hybrid between a serpent and a human, kind of like Garuda, who is a hybrid between a bird and a human. Now, the Naga, however, does not have much to do with the sea, so I needed to find a second mythical creature to combine with it to make it fit for Pokemon Waves. So I found this one, Nyairoro Kidol. I'm probably pronouncing that wrong, I know. But anyways, this is a supernatural being from Indonesian folklore, and it is known as the goddess of the sea. So, perfect. Now we have our concept. And from that came this thing. Lore Naga, the legendary Pokemon from Pokemon Waves, and the second guardian of the region. Back when Garudian shaped the landmasses of the region with its winds, Lore Naga shaped the coastal lines with its strong waves. It also created massive tidal waves surrounding the region, making sure that nothing or no one from the outside could interfere with the process. For the stats, I made this a special attacker as well, but with a slower, more bulk-focused spread. I gave it the ability Tidal Force, which upon entering battle, causes strong waves to surround the battlefield, instead of the strong winds from Garudian's ability. Now, this boosts the power of water-type attacks by 50%, as well as lowering the speed of all non-water types by 50%. So pretty much a counterpart ability to Garudian's ability. Again, broken, I know, especially with the very strong water dragon typing on top of it. But hey, I just wanted these concepts to be strong and cool, and I thought less about balance than I normally do, I know. Now overall, I am super happy with these two, very much so. And that's it. Those are my two legendary concepts for Pokemon Winds and Waves. Tell me in the comments what you think about these designs and what you would like the official ones to look like. Also, if you like what I do and you want to see me rank the 10 best Fakemon drawings I have ever made, you can check out this video here. But that's it for today, and I will see you guys next time.